3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold.
Yep. Hello.
Oh, welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all of the Midwest. I'm Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the T-shirt guy. We are live in the Troy Escalade Jackson Memorial Podcast Studio, and we are rocking and rolling. We're back at our home base. We're feeling good. We're having a good time. And Ryan, how are you feeling?
Great. Refreshed after last week, to be honest.
Did you do anything last week?
No,
is the question.
I didn't even come in.
Yeah, I imagine you were just playing with your dog.
Practicing for paternity leave.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's pretty sweet.
it was a good week off.
Yeah, I mean, minus all of like the diapers and the like waking up every couple hours type of thing.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
I didn't know. No.
I thought a guy who is as intense as you and likes to train as much as you would be actually doing interval training with
That's actually
paternity leave.
It's actually a good idea.
I actually asked.
No, I
All
was
right,
just,
I'm going to do that this weekend.
I was just practicing the staying at home type deal for a couple weeks.
Okay.
I did ask Ryan to babysit on Friday to get some practice in, but he's busy.
Get
so.
some reps.
You're not that busy, dude.
I got shit going on Friday.
Yeah.
He hasn't got shit going on.
No, I'm going to Nebraska.
Yeah.
TBR.
Yeah, go Big Red.
We're going to go to Nebraska this summer, I think, towards the end of the summer.
For what?
A little bar tour.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to just take the show on the road.
Yeah, I'll scope some places out for you. While I'm
Yeah,
down
you
there.
might as well because you're not coming on the tour. So,
Yeah, we've distinguished that already.
no, hey, you're just the location scout. You're not actually involved with the shooting of it.
Yeah.
So no,
people
you
say
guys,
that's the most
go
important
ahead.
part.
You guys go ahead. Start talking about your week last week.
Yeah,
in
I
Wisconsin.
knew that was going to happen. So I
And
do
I'll just-
feel bad because Ryan, like
I like to have fun.
you were at the epicenter of this company at one point, and now you're just on the outskirts.
I know. It. Yeah.
You're batting 9.
Yeah,
Right. It's like before it was like, fuck, Miles,
That's
where are we
second
going? Where are we
leadoff.
going this
Yeah,
week?
that's true.
And now it's like, where am I going this week? I'm going home. I'm going to be
Now
home
you're-
for a week.
Now you're on the AA team. Well, all of us are hitting dingers up in the major leagues.
I know. Yeah. I don't even have a major league contract.
No, absolutely not. You're not
demoted.
even AAA.
Like 600 a month, I think.
It's like Division
600 a
3.
month plus food and room and board though.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
So-
yeah,
And a
right.
host family.
So what are you complaining about?
Host family. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you complaining about? Really, is the question.
Yeah.
Actually, next week we're going to Nashville, and guess what we're doing? Leaving Ryan at home.
Poor guy.
It's all right. You
Yeah.
can spend more time with your pregnant wife.
I'd rather go with my buddies anyway.
No.
Hey yo.
That one actually does kind of fucking sting deep.
Yeah. No,
Not
actually,
gonna lie.
you might see me down there. I might be on a golf trip down there.
You should.
If I could turn
You
this thing
should.
around quick,
Oh, hey guys, what are you doing here?
I'll be
Surprise.
Yeah, I'll be at the downtown bar.
You'll be at Stupids.
Stupid.
I mean, losers. That's what Ryan. If
Moron.
you've ever
I'll
been
be
to
at
Nashville
morons.
and you've been to losers, Ryan, because you didn't get to go on the trip, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
He thought the name of the bar was Stupids.
I couldn't remember. I literally just shot out of left.
Right
field.
next door to Smarties.
Really?
Yep.
So, yeah. Hey, we'll bring you along on one of these trips, Ryan.
Yeah, that'd be
Who's
great.
gonna keep shit from? Who's gonna keep the company from? Who's gonna keep the company afloat while I'm gone?
Myself.
You.
You're right. It does make for good YBR content though, especially if we did a podcast there.
Yeah, when the episodes where you're not on it or what?
Yeah, because those. I mean, last week's episode was one of the best I've listened to in a while. So
Is it the only one you've listened to in a while?
yes, it was good. I'm telling you what,
Barron's was on one.
he was.
He was on one.
He was on. Yeah.
He was on one. Okay. So we just got back from Wisconsin. We did a little tour day Wisconsin
Yes.
last week. For those wondering, we are not from Wisconsin, by the way.
No.
This isn't like a home tour here.
No.
We are in North Dakota. Fargo, North Dakota is where we're located. So let's clear that up from the jump here.
Mm-hmm.
We went on Le Tour de Wisconsin. Started in Eau Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to Hickston,
Yep.
Wisconsin. Then we went to Milwaukee. Met up with Mr. Barron's.
Yep.
Then we went to Wind Lake.
Yep.
Then back to Milwaukee.
Yep.
Then up to Green Bay.
Boo.
Jarrett.
And then we drove all the way through after that, right?
Yeah, all the way back home.
How long was the drive?
We actually
Like
sectioned
let's
it
just say to
off.
Milwaukee.
That'd be like an 8-hour drive.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't bad.
So we cut it in half too. We stayed in Eau Claire the first night, so it was 4 hours both drives.
Fuck, that ain't bad at all. That's
So for those that are wondering what we were doing a small town bar tour. We are touring small town bars.
Yeah.
Well, and
I know
some of them aren't like small. Like we did some in Milwaukee. It's not necessarily small town, but it's got the small town bar feel.
yes, that's all you need.
Yeah, we didn't go to any big swanky bars. We went to the dive bars in Milwaukee,
Yeah.
the cool ones with character.
If it wasn't in a small town, it was a dive bar that felt like you're in a small town
Yes.
once you went into the bar.
Yep.
It's where the small town people that live in Milwaukee go to drink.
Yes. Oh yeah. Where the smart people go to drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where the people who aren't stupids go to drink.
Sure, yeah, because I'll be at Stupids.
Stupids is sweet.
I believe it. Wouldn't know though.
If we were in Nashville, we'd have gone to Stupid.
Time
Yeah.
out. Did we just start a bar called Stupids?
Stupids, yeah.
Stupid
let's
is
get
as stupid does.
stupid.
Yeah. Let's get stupids.
Yeah,
Adding the S really throws a wrench.
it does. It doesn't
in
sound
things.
right. No.
But yeah, I mean, we did the classic road trip stuff. Yeah. Oh, we played. What was the game we played? Cowboys.
played a
Cows in the graveyard.
Cows in the graveyard.
Is that a car game?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was like we were 12 years old again, and it got intense actually.
At one point, Jake and Myles were just yelling at each other.
Classic. Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. If I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna fucking win it,
Right.
even if it's completely off of
Who is
luck.
driving?
Jake drove the entire trip.
He would not let
Poor guy.
anyone else drive.
He's done that before.
He's got a weird fetish
Yeah.
with driving.
He was
I
a
don't
truck
know.
driver in another life.
He was,
I think.
yeah, he was either that or maybe something happened in his childhood, with driving.
He's driving away
Yeah,
from
no,
something.
he drove the whole way home from Des Moines.
Yeah.
Des Moines.
Des Moines?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he just,
I don't
like-
know what his deal is.
he got like a I don't know. He got like a Kickstart or something. He's like, I'm ready to go.
Mountain
Like a
Dew.
G Fuel or something.
He had a Mountain Dew Purple Thunder
Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
trip.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Weird.
it's weird. But so what is it? Cowboys and cemeteries? What is it called?
No, cows and graveyards.
Cows and
in the graveyard.
That's some shit I would have said. Nice.
So basically, on your side of the car, you count how many cows are out the window.
Yep, you got to count them out loud one by one. So if you get a whole pasture, just start counting until you're by it.
I think the most we got in one pasture was like 30
Yep.
for what we could
Really?
see.
Yeah, so it's side versus side. So Myles and I were on the passenger side. Matt and Jake were on the driver's side. So it's us versus them.
Okay.
Ah.
Do you have to be in sync with
No.
one,
No.
two? Okay.
We just free for all.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, there was a point where I wasn't even looking at cows. I just was yelling and yelling.
Mhm.
I was counting as fast as I can.
Yeah. Why can't you just do that? It's kind of a loophole in the game.
Right.
Yeah, if
there
there's a
actually has to
pasture,
be
you
cows. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you just start counting.
Yeah, you
there's
just go as fast as you can until they
Yeah.
go out of sight.
Okay.
And then the problem is,
So you're not counting the cows. You're just counting to see how high you can get before you pass.
no, you're counting the cows. But
Oh,
So like if you drive by 2 cows, you just count to 2 because you can't.
Gotcha.
But if you drive by 150 cows, you're not going to count them in 2 seconds. So you
Gotcha.
just count your ass off.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Okay.
yeah, exactly. It's more than you can count. Like actually, that because like if there's only 5 cows, you count to 5 and that's it.
Yeah.
But then what happens is if you see a cemetery, and the other side of the car calls out the cemetery on your side, you go back to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Interesting.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So this is where, interesting until Jake cheats his fucking ass off.
Really.
We were up by like what 50?
We were killing them.
We were absolutely creaming them.
It wasn't fun at that
Jake
point.
was driving though, so he couldn't have been as focused as you guys.
Well,
So-
he was driving, but the Myles truck basically drives itself. So.
True.
So basically, what had happened was, you got to be able to see the gravestones in sight. He just pointed out a church steeple in the distance and said
that's
cemetery, and
Yeah.
we're like, we can't even see if it is.
Yep.
Now, where the problem came in is then Matt Googled if there was a cemetery there, and there was.
Oh.
Mhm.
And I was pissed because you can't just cross cemetery. Look it up.
Yeah.
You got to be able to actually see it. And that's where I lost my marbles.
Who won the
And
argument?
then I really went downhill from there.
Yeah,
It just
Myles-
became super dramatic. Like,
Anytime we
Really?
went past any
oh,
building,
there's a gas station. They sell milk. I'm counting 8 cows. That's what it turned into, basically.
Yep, that was the last time we played the game by the real rules.
And then it just became like free for all for rules.
Yeah.
Horse. If you saw 2 horses at once, it was like 4 points.
Because it was a horse
It was
apiece.
a horse apiece.
Okay.
But then if you saw 4 horse, it was the 4 horsemen, so you also got points. But then buffalo were like 2 or minus 2.
No, buffaloes were 2 apiece.
Yeah, it was a whole mess.
What about deer?
We did
Dude,
count.
every time we saw a deer, we just said,
Take them.
take them. Literally every animal we saw turkeys. We'd go.
Yeah.
We literally would go turkey. Take them. Every single time we saw one.
Yeah, we saw a lot.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. We won.
Makes
in
the
the
drive
end.
go by a
Yep.
little faster.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially when I'm trying to rip Jake's face off with cows.
And you two were both in the front seat too,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you could have got your hands on him if you wanted to.
I could have choked him out.
I thought it was going there.
Honestly, I showed good restraint.
And Jake
I'm
just
proud
can't
of
ever
myself.
let it go.
No.
Well, I'm also can't let it go.
Weird.
Matt-
It's just a can't let go off.
At one point, those two were yelling at each other in the front, and Matt and I were just in the back still playing the game normally.
It was like it's like the kid who's like parents always fight and like the parents are fighting in the front seat and he's just like eating like snacks.
Yeah, like
Not paying
Cheerios or
attention.
something.
Yeah.
Mom
Like
and
the
Dad
one
are
TikTok, so it's like me when my parents are fighting and it's just like eating,
Yeah.
like something.
Yeah.
me playing Halo in the room while my parents are in the other room getting divorced.
That's like what it was.
Jesus Christ, Tyler.
that's the meme.
Yeah, that's a meme.
Oh, it is. Okay.
That didn't actually happen.
Well,
No.
yeah. If it did, you would tell us
I would.
on the podcast live.
So, but I also think, like, if you grew up in a big city, you don't know those games.
Mm-mm.
You're not doing that shit. You don't got to drive anywhere, right? Like,
And if
to
you do,
get
you're not seeing
anywhere-
any cows.
yeah. 100%. That's what I like about the Midwest.
We didn't play any creative games like that. We counted semis a lot. That was when I was really young.
Well, so that Slug Bug was another one.
Slug Bug No Return. Yep, that was a good one.
Then it became where Slug Bugs became less popular, so you had to invent PT Cruiser Bruiser,
Oh yeah.
where you just start punching your brother and you saw a PT Cruiser until he told you what color it was.
And then
Yeah.
you did Blackout. What Blackout was just for some reason it was called that, even though it was just any time you saw a yellow car.
Interesting.
I never played that one.
Yeah.
Me either.
You can do it. You can do it with Teslas now. I think. That's what I
Yeah.
would do.
Yeah. What would you call the game?
Oh, jeez. Slug a Tesla. I don't know. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
There you go.
Yeah.
Slug a Tesla.
I got nothing. I was trying to think of something good.
Stupids.
Stupids. See you there next week.
What other car games
What-
did you guys play?
Well, on the way home from Columbia, Missouri last summer,
Yep.
we played the license plate game where you tried to get all 50
Oh.
states.
What ones were you missing?
Ryan, I have no idea.
Well, I think you guys were like too short or something.
Surprisingly, we got Hawaii. There was a bunch of bikers that drove through that all had Hawaii plates.
Sure. Yeah, probably shipped their bikes over.
I don't think we got
No,
Alaska.
through the water.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Huh.
But
That's
we-
a fun game though too.
Yeah, we'd always play the alphabet game too.
That's a fun one.
You got to find a word on signs or wherever that start with every letter of the alphabet, and it's a race,
I would
1v1v1.
dominate that.
I play this weird game where if I'm driving, I don't let anyone pass me.
Oh, that's that's like I'll take the most obvious thing ever for 500.
I mean, it is a fun game because it kind of.
So what do you do if you see a guy?
No, I'm kidding. I don't.
Yeah, right.
I
That's
mean-
such a lie.
Yeah, Leadfoot Ryan.
I mean,
You're
That's the
very
name. It's called Leadfoot.
Yeah, Leadfoot.
oh, because
you're a very jerky driver.
typically you just like go with the flow of traffic. Where if someone's going fast, then that's flow of traffic for me.
So you just hop in behind them and draft them all the way there.
Then pass them.
Yeah. And then pass them.
Good for
You realize that you
No,
lose
I
your
don't do
draft,
that. I
right?
don't do
I'll
that.
get out front, get some clean air is what they call that in NASCAR.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get out front, get some clean air in front of you.
Yeah. Good way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's a fun game.
Why are you such a jerky driver?
What do you mean by that?
You're when you turn and you move, everything is just so jarring. You're braking, you're
He's
gunning.
right, Ryan.
Well, I'm
Like-
just trying to get you guys where you need to go. you know? I'm just trying to get from point A to point B as efficient as possible.
Yeah.
And straight lines are efficient.
That is
They
true.
are, yeah.
The fastest way between 2 points is a straight line.
Correct. So we've been fine up until this point.
You're right. It's just, once in a while you get neck issues from your head yanking to the side when you take that turn at
Whiplash.
30 miles an hour.
Yeah. But you get to where you need to go.
We got to get you a car with an e-brake so you can start drifting around those corners.
used to have
When
one.
Ryan plays Leadfoot, I call my wife and kids and tell them I love them one last time.
Tyler, nothing bad's ever happened to you, Tyler.
Yet.
Honey,
Well, you can
it's
say that
called to
about
say he's eyeing down this really sharp corner coming up. I love you. Tell the kids I love them.
There's a Porsche in front of us. He's got to beat him.
goodbye. Tyler, you can say that about any situation, though. Not yet.
Yeah, I know. But the way you drive, it makes me feel like it's soon.
Really? Is that why I haven't been coming on these fun trips?
That might be. Would you? You wouldn't be able to let Jake drive, though, would you?
No, I'd want to
No.
drive.
We literally just was like, I don't get why he always wants to drive. And then literally.
But if I need to pass it off, I will. 100%.
Yeah, I did feel bad for him a little bit towards the end, but my philosophy was I will drive, but only if he asks.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a good
I don't feel
philosophy.
bad for Jake. Jake has the cushiest life possible.
Yeah,
He
like-
literally can do whatever he wants
Well,
at any moment.
I mostly felt
And he
bad.
gets compensated well enough.
I mostly felt bad when he used to have Myles spit all over his cheek from the yelling.
there was spit flying.
No,
It was getting
well,
close.
one, there wasn't. Two,
There was spit
don't
flying.
cheat the fucking system.
There's very few rules to that game.
And I'm sure the game was already getting intense the way it was. So that was just.
Well, yeah, we were nearing Milwaukee, so we knew we were limited on cows.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it
And we knew
became the
graveyards were
It
coming.
became the
Sure.
cemetery game is really what it became.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
eventually stop watching your side and you only look at your opponent's side for cemeteries.
Oh,
Sure.
smart.
Tyler, you got to record that stuff. I got to watch that.
Yeah.
Watch that back.
Well, next time we'll just FaceTime you.
Do it. Yeah. you don't even have to say hello. Just like FaceTime me and just set it down.
Yeah. Yeah. Would have liked to been there, huh?
Yeah, it would have been a good time. Sounds
Yeah,
like you had
someday.
fun. You guys went to.
Someday when you finally hone your skills as a content creator, maybe we'll bring you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring
One
it
of these
along.
days.
Yeah.
So
So
there's that.
okay. What I mean,
Well.
we did other shit while we were there.
We
like-
did. We went to a concert. We went out for Charlie Barron's birthday. We met the whole Barron's clan.
Oh my god,
Matt
dude.
had one of the best bits ever.
Oh my god, did we meet all the Barons? Well, actually, it felt like all the Barons, but it was only half of them.
Yes.
Like
And it-
15 of
There
them.
was like
There's a
8
lot.
people there, and it was only half.
Jesus.
yeah, Matt had a great bit. Charlie Barron's, tell your folks I says hi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Matt told Charlie Barron's folks hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is full circle.
So we finally did it. We finally were able to tell Charlie Barron's folks that we say hi.
Mhm.
What'd they
That
say
we
back?
says hi.
They said hi right back.
Nice.
Yeah.
No.
So if you're wondering
Good
if
people.
Charlie Barron's parents say hi back, they do.
Mm-hmm.
We can now confirm they do also say hi. Says hi.
It's like the final boss.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
That's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah.
I was like, how can I go up in life from here?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean, we did everything Charlie wanted us to. We said hi to his folks. We watched out for deer the whole time we were
did.
there.
Yeah. That was so,
So
fun.
yeah, I don't know what else we could do.
How was the weather in Wisconsin?
It was good weather, good temperature.
Yeah.
Oh, not too bad.
Perfect long sleeve tee weather.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Really?
Little too warm for a sweatshirt, little too cool for short sleeves.
Yeah,
Right there in the middle.
but always good weather for drinking, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We went to a bar, the Newport bar,
Yep. For a podcast.
for our new podcast coming out soon.
Yep.
What's it called? He already said it.
Yeah, it's called the Bellied Up Podcast.
Is it belly up or bellied up?
We
'Cause-
don't know.
Okay.
You guys,
Honestly, it's whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
you've said both.
We've literally
That's
said
what I was
it.
wondering.
It involves a belly and it involves going up,
Okay. Yep.
and that's about all we know.
Sure. Makes sense.
So that'll be coming out here soon, maybe in June.
Yep.
Started as it was coming out in April, then it was coming out in May, and now it's coming out in June. But it's a call-in show.
Yep.
Where we just take callers and either they give us advice or we give them advice.
That's not how it started, though. You were supposed to just give them advice, and then people just started calling in like, hey, I got some advice for you.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
And what's great is in the episode, you can definitely tell when they were shot. Like, you can tell what were the first calls we took when we got to the bar, and you can tell which were the last. Because me and Charlie got a little tuned up by the end.
Sure. Yeah,
It was his birthday, so they started just handing out free shots.
Yeah.
Black cherry brandy.
Ooh.
Yep. Goes down smooth.
E&J.
It goes down pretty smooth. And so that's what we were doing, and that's what we did at that bar. And then I had to go tell his folks this says hi, trying not to be cross-eyed.
You guys have some good cheese curds for dinner?
Sure did. A couple places we had some good cheese curds.
Really?
It's pepper jack ones.
Fuck you guys. The podcast was electric, though.
I mean, I was so tired at that point of the day. I don't even remember it, to be honest.
You did. Yeah. You were on another level.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that.
Go back
for
and
a
listen to
second.
it.
He's messing
He's
with me.
fucking with you.
Yeah.
What are you, stupids?
What are you, stupids or what?
I wish we would have gone there.
That's Ryan's new tagline. What are you,
What are you,
stupids or
stupids
something?
or what? It was funny how you guys were all three sitting on a couch, though.
That was
was
good.
good. Also, if you did listen to last week's podcast, and I told you this, Jake's take on the umpire story is so bullshit. I
Go off to Ryan.
No, I literally
The floor is
almost had to
yours.
bust out of my office, and he wasn't even here yesterday, so I couldn't even tell him.
It's not your
But
day
I'm
either.
listening to him, and I'm like, there's no way that the head of and then it turned into the head of umpiring. It's like this guy in the stands said, F you, dude, to him after he made a bad call. First off, I can understand that. But then when he said he's the head of umpiring, there's no way that happened. And I'm sitting there fuming. I'm like, and you guys didn't let him get away with it, which I'm glad.
No.
Otherwise, I'd have been even more pissed.
Like, now do you
But-
understand why Say's got the easiest
God,
life? He
dude.
just makes shit up.
I could not believe that.
Has no consequences for making shit up.
There was another thing. He was going to give some sort of take on it, but he had no idea what it was. He was going to make something up. I'm like, please don't do this right now.
You're like, oh, this is like, also cool it on the crying.
Yeah, I know. The guy was crying left and right when he was
Cried
younger.
on the field.
Yeah.
There's no crying in baseball.
He was 13 years old. It's
Yeah, it was 5 years ago.
I know. I could not believe that.
Yeah, he cried on a baseball field 5 years ago.
It was unreal, man.
You're right. I was sitting there and I was like, I can't believe this. Tyler doesn't remember this because he was just sleeping the whole podcast.
I was close.
He was.
Well, here's the thing. Like, nothing was more eye-opening than the fact that, like, Tyler's got low T. He can't even stay up past like 9:30.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell you were tired.
He was
Yeah,
dwindling
especially when
fast.
Charlie came on, I was like, all right, he can steer the ship now. I'm just
Yeah, they
I'm
had
gonna,
4 deep
I'm
on the
gonna
couch.
kick back here.
Or deep.
You really kicked back.
I did.
You did.
Yep.
You did.
It just, no one can hang.
I made my jokes.
Everyone got too tired from content. I'm like, do we got another podcast? I'll do it. How many we
You
did?
should have done another one.
What did we do? 25 podcasts in 10 days the other time, Jared?
Yeah, I was like
25 podcasts, 10 days. Then we did what? 36 pieces of content in
Something
6
like
days.
that. Yeah. I think it might have been closer
And
to
I'm
40.
like, is that all you got?
What else you got for me?
Feed me the
stupids?
rock.
Yeah.
Let's run the ball, baby.
Yeah, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Let's fucking eat.
No, literally, by the end of the podcast, we were like, we got to eat.
You guys were
It was
hungry,
10
yeah.
p.m. and we hadn't eaten supper yet.
You were hungry.
So,
You were trying to DoorDash shit to the hotel on the way to the
All
hotel.
closed.
Everything's closed.
Oh no.
so what? We ate sugar packets and
Yeah.
in the coffee bar.
and creamers.
Yeah,
creamers and sugar packets.
Yeah, they were all out of sugar packets though, so we were stuck with Splenda.
Oh
oh,
god.
it's the worst. Hate when that happens.
It's like turns into the cinnamon challenge where it's just like
Yeah.
so dry that it just like like shoots out of your mouth.
Yep.
Splenda challenge. Should have started that on TikTok. It's so disgusting. So concentrated with sugar
Yeah.
tasting.
I
It's
hate
not
Splenda.
sugar, right?
Sweetener.
You
I'll
like
Google it.
you like Splenda with your scotch? Jared?
I've never really had it.
Tastes
before.
like Splenda, gets you drunk like scotch?
Never had that.
Me either. It's a sweetener, Jared.
It's an artificial sweetener.
Yep.
It used to be, oh, sugar's really bad for you. You got to do Splenda. And like, oh shit, Splenda's fake as fuck. Go back to the natural stuff. And then it's like, oh no, actually the natural stuff sucks. Go to stevia.
And then
anything
Walter
with an
White
S.
put chemicals in stevia and it ruined it for everyone.
Like, oh shit, no, let's go back to the real thing. They're like, no, let's go to the raw. So now it's raw sugar.
Now it's honey.
And now we're at the honey phase of sugar life.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Good things from the hotels though. Everyone that we stayed at except one had continental breakfast. Big fan.
I did
Nice.
have a continental breakfast this week. Yeah, this last week.
Had a shit ton of waffles.
I poured a whole bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios and I went to the milk dispenser and no milk.
No.
Oh.
So I was like a kid in church.
Toddler, yeah.
I was like
Did you
I was
just
like a
eat it
toddler in
dry?
church. I did grab a couple handfuls. Grabbed the handful, did the old guy move with the nuts, they grab
Yeah.
nuts and
You
they
gotta
shake
shake
them
it.
around in their hand.
Yep.
Did that with someone. Ate them like I was just eating peanuts out of a jar.
Yeah, feels like it has to be a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't any like cartons of milk in the
No.
yogurt fridge.
Nope.
You could have done a half and half.
No.
You just,
Real creamy.
Real thick.
yeah.
Then water it down. Just put some water in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what milk is, right?
Yeah, it's
Half and half,
half
and
of
water is
water.
only like a half of a half.
It's one
It's a
quarter.
It's a quarter half.
Quarter of a half.
Yeah. So
It's a half a quarter.
should be like
Which would
12 and a half cents.
eighth.
Yeah. $12.50. I mean 12 cents. 12.5 cents.
0.125.
One dime and 2.5 pennies.
Yep.
Yeah, pie's involved too somehow.
Yeah, 3.14.
Yeah.
5.9.
that it?
5.9.
That's all I remember.
That's all you got? It's more than me. More than me.
3.1459.
Yeah. It was all good. It was all good.
hmm
Good.
So you guys didn't do Midwest Batman?
No.
No, he did write. We did write the script.
Really?
He spent I don't know how much time, and then when we got together the next day, I also spent some time with him.
Yeah, you were both drunk at the bar in between phone calls of the podcast, writing Midwest Batman versus Joker.
Want to know how I got this mower? That was the opening line. We might still do it.
Yeah.
We also didn't have a Batman mask, and I'm not going full suit.
You have to. You went the full deer suit.
That's true.
I know, but that's different.
You
That was
also
dead of summer.
You also put on a hot dog suit.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that wasn't my choice. I now know how all those child Disney stars feel when they're forced into shit. Charlie Barron shows up with a costume and he forces me into it. Feel exploited.
Yeah.
I feel wronged.
And he keeps saying to you, you got to do it. You got to do
No,
it.
I don't, dude, it'll be funny.
Yeah.
I promise. No, like people will love it.
You know,
Well, what about my fiance? She's not gonna like it. One more costume, she's gonna leave me.
My attic is full.
Charlie kept saying, no, Miles, this will be great. I'm going to write it. I'll get it to you tomorrow. I'm going to write it, Miles. It'll be great. I'm going to write it, Miles.
He did write it.
Yeah, I know, but he said it 555 times.
Well, maybe you
write
should have
it?
interjected instead of snapping during the podcast.
I was too tired.
I was participating in the podcast with you while I was listening along.
You were trying to add your 2 cents?
Yeah. Yeah.
He pauses it and then says it out loud. And plays again.
I have it on record. I recorded it if you want to like dub it in somehow,
I would
Jared.
love
That actually would be very funny.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do that next week.
Just the segment of him just ripping into Jake after he's
I'll fucking do that next week.
he's such a fucking liar.
I will do that. That would be funny.
We gotta get him on the podcast to discuss.
He can't.
He's too sick.
He doesn't come to work anymore.
yeah.
He's run down.
No,
It's like you work hard at something, right? And you're like proud of it. Like, let's say you do a weekend project, right?
yeah.
You're like, hey, I put up this fence in my yard over the weekend. Like, I'm really proud of it. I worked really hard. I spent all this time. It doesn't fucking count if you don't go to work on Monday and Tuesday after you do that project, right? Like, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't count because you couldn't do the weekend project and go to work the next week.
He's still got a weekend.
I mean, he is like at home, he says, like throwing up.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I was gone all last week, and I came here. I've been here Monday, Tuesday, so it's really not that hard.
But yeah, that's a little bit how it feels. Jake did a 6-day work week. Then he can't show up on Monday and Tuesday.
No, Nope.
Hey, I guess just some people weren't made out for life on the road.
Better excuse for the 4-day work week.
Do you think he cried?
He's probably crying right now.
Matt gossips with me today, and he said that Jake went back to Wisconsin because he found a girl he liked.
No
Yeah, Jake is in love.
So the sick thing.
Was he in love?
That's where he is. Okay, I get it. All right.
Was he in love,
Slow.
or did we want him to be in love? Is the real question.
I'm not sure.
Maybe a little bit
Really?
of both.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit of both.
I think so.
Gossip.
All right. Well, let's maybe take a break. Put that to rest. We're gonna move on in this podcast.
Yep.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Ryan, should we open up a nice bottle of Purple Thunder?
What's the sound effect?
Pew pew pew.
Purple Thunder.
Purple Thunder. Mm. Do you love the flavors of berry and plum combined into a thunderous drink?
I know I do.
Thank you, Jared.
Yeah.
I knew someone would.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Ryan?
Me too.
I concur.
Thank you.
I do really like plums too. Favorite
No, this
fruit.
is good. So you're drinking a mixed Purple Thunder over there.
Yeah, I got a little. It's gotten out of hand. I started with just Purple Thunder and vodka, and then we started the podcast late, so it was almost gone. So then I added some more Purple Thunder and some peach schnapps.
Wow. Plum and peach.
Pretty tasty.
Peachy
Pretty
plums.
tasty.
Is this going to be your Sunday Skull Vikings go-to drink?
There's a very good chance I will be drinking these on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good move. You got a good drink name for the peach schnapps and Purple Thunder?
Oh, the Captain Kirk.
It's a purple people eater.
Ooh, I like
Yeah,
that.
Little Captain Kirk on your hands.
he's just
Little
tossing lightning around the field.
Yep. 40,
Thunder.
it's gonna get 40 touches.
Yeah, but that's the crowd after he throws a touchdown.
Sure.
Because thunder always comes after lightning.
pew pew.
Sure. That makes sense. Solid stuff though.
So guys, if you also want a Captain Kirk peach schnapps and Purple Thunder cocktail,
Yeah,
can we call it a cocktail?
we sure can.
You got to
Cocktail.
go to holiday gas stations where you can only get Purple Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Exclusive
Yeah.
to holiday gas stations
And it's on
is
fountain too.
Oh, God.
it's fountained.
Yep. Saw it today.
You're right.
Fountain pop is just
Grab a 44-ounce big gulp.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fill it about a third of the way up with Purple Thunder, and then
A third.
go to US Bank,
Shooters in the sock.
shooters in a sock, and then fill the last 2/3 up with vodka at the game.
Where are you gonna put the 44 ounce, or was he sneak in?
In your waistband. That's a classic spot. You ever
Styrofoam cup.
you walk out of a bar with a beer, you just put it in your waistband.
Yeah.
Just waistband it.
No one's gonna try
Big
to-
gulp in the waistband. Shoot, you gotta wear like knee-high socks to get all the shooters.
Oh, yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strapped up.
And it's gonna take you the whole first quarter to unscrew each one and pour it into
Worth
there,
it.
but it'll be worth it.
Big time.
So if you want that, go to holiday gas stations, and you can pick up the Purple Thunder. You can get it from the fountain.
Yeah.
I mean, it is actually like making me want some more here.
And it's a hot day too, so it's
It is
perfect.
refreshing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very refreshing.
This would be great on a hot summer day.
You know what I think I want to try with it next time? I'm gonna put it in a Margaritaville machine with some vodka.
Ooh.
Tequila,
Yeah, but I like vodka more than tequila.
Mm-hmm.
one of those deals.
Yeah. Maybe good with tequila.
I stand with Ukraine. Guys, go to holiday gas stations and get yourself some Purple Thunder. Russian vodka, dude.
Yeah, but not all vodka's Russian.
I know, but most of them are.
Most of it is, yeah.
Most of the good stuff, like Kharkov
And Phillips.
It's Phillips.
and Phillips.
Is Phillips Russian?
Phillips doesn't sound Russian at all.
Phillips is German.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they make so many schnapps.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah.
You love schnapps.
I do. It's a weird
I don't
thing.
think I've met a bigger schnapps guy.
It is strange. I don't know. I think it's because we're very German. That might be it.
Very
I
strange.
like the schnapps.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Ja, it is Schnaps. Nein, droppen Sie hot Schnaps into the mug.
You're going to give Ryan a heart attack.
What
pretty good,
accent
actually.
was that?
That's German.
Is that your Bjorn alter ego?
Bjorn that would be Swedish or Norwegian.
Or Norwegian?
Literally have no idea about any other part of the world other than the United States. Could not tell you.
Yeah.
Wait, so wait, what? Schnapps is what?
German.
German. But aren't you Norwegian too?
I'm both. I'm a mutt.
I'm all fucking confused.
Yeah. I'm far from purebred.
Schnapps is then I would not use that. That was a Norwegian little accent.
No, that was German accent. I was saying German words.
No, I know, but you were acting like you were Norwegian.
Germany.
Yep, German.
I don't
there.
know a fucking thing about the rest of the world.
Been in Germany. It's good spot.
Really?
Who's Ben? And why is he in Germany?
That's a great question.
Dad joke of the day.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Ben to Germany. Why is Ben going to Germany?
Is he there on business?
Yeah,
Is he there for schnapps?
he's there for the Kolsch.
Is he- Anyways, what's the fucking segment, Jared?
All right. So today's segment is things you weren't ready for in adulthood.
Do you want me to go ahead?
There's a lot of them.
An overwhelming sense of dread.
The thing I wasn't ready for in adulthood was taxes.
That's a layup, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, layup
That's
answer.
an absolute.
Why don't
slam
they need to
dunk.
start doing this early on, right? They give you a chocolate milk carton as a kid. They cut like 25% off of it, and they dump 25% out, and then they give you the rest.
Mm-hmm.
They need to give you a candy bar and just cut off 25.
Not
Well, it
go-
depends on which tax bracket you're in. 'cause
I was gonna say I'm like,
I'm getting extra
12%
candy
off,
bar.
12% off maybe.
35%.
That's marginal.
I'm eating 3/4 of the candy bar, and at the end of the year, I'm getting 1,000 more candy bars.
And you're the fucker that everyone hates too.
Yeah.
Like, why did I get 1,000 more candy bars? Well, it's because
Yeah.
That would suck, actually, now I think about it.
Yeah.
Just or it's like you're just a self-employed kid eating candy bars,
Mm-hmm.
so you just get to eat the whole candy bar in front of everyone.
Yeah, you just.
But then at the end of the year, you have to hand in candy bars.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
yeah, it would suck. So yeah, they need to start teaching that to kids younger. That hey, this is a thing and it exists. So get prepared for it.
You sound like every one of those memes. It's like, oh, how many times have I used the Pythagorean theorem? And then you get it to during
Well, it's
tax
the
season.
Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagorean theorem.
It's not the Pythagorean theorem.
There's a Y.
Norwegish.
Right.
It's
It's a
Pythagorean
it's a sliding Y.
yeah.
You just slide right by
It's
it.
a fucking
okay.
slippery Y, Tyler.
Yeah.
Have you never seen a lubed up Y before and just slipped on by it?
Nope.
Well, Ryan and I have.
Yeah. Yeah. We're talking the KY, Tyler.
Oh.
That's how we got the nickname Mills for me. Is that I got a fucking lubed up Y in my name.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
moves.
Yep. See, you just slide right by it. Pythagorean.
It's the Pythagorean
Okay.
theorem.
Can we move on?
What's
Yeah.
that clip of the guy, sports guy, who was talking about all the nerds that love the sports science and like statistics and stuff? And he starts freaking out and he's like, the Pythagorean theorem. You know what I'm
I
talking
have no
about?
idea.
You got to Google it. Pythagorean theorem rant / freak out. Guy's great.
How you spell
Never seen it.
Pythagorean?
Losing his mind. Go.
All right, North Hilton.
How you guys doing today?
Great. You?
Oh, yeah.
So I
Just
saw
it?
good, thank you. I saw two very interesting stats last night that kind of speak to this offensive line play. It was tweeted by Nick and Janke from PFF, and it says that Eli was pressured 27% of the time last night, which was actually sixth lowest of the week. And the big problem was that on 50% of the time he was sacked as the most.
It's done.
And then obviously we all know the problem with the offensive line, but it's 4 out of the 5 Giants offensive linemen were averaging better in press protection last night, allowing just 1 to 2 pressures. So it really seems to me like
Ryan,
How do we
Ryan,
get
you're
to
throwing.
go now?
Did you watch the
You know?
game?
Yeah, really.
You're throwing
I mean,
numbers
I
at
did.
us.
I
He
know
was
that's-
getting no
that's the
protection
thing.
whatsoever.
Stop
He
it.
was constantly under.
can't.
Get your dog under control and throw the numbers away.
please.
Because I'm sorry, if you watch the game, he was not being protected.
Please do not, under any circumstances, please, dear God in heaven above, do not make football into baseball. Or now everybody, because they love football, so they're going to come up with all these nuanced statistics, how this one did this and this one did that. I got eyeballs. I watched. A 36-year-old quarterback getting slaughtered. He got sacked 5 times. How many times was he pressured? Were they able to run the football? So that means the defense knows exactly what's coming. So the times he did have time, everybody dropped into coverage and nobody was open, and eventually the pocket deteriorated. Everyone realizes they've got a pylon as a left tackle. So stop with all these, the Pro Football Index, yo-yo bump chuck treated this about this stat and that stat. Don't give me sabermetrics. Don't give me Fenwick and all these garbage statistics. What did your eyeballs tell you? What kind of duress was Eli under? What kind of time did he have to throw the football? Come on, stop it already, all right? Everybody's coming up with these now. Oh, well, this offensive lineman, only 27% of the time was Eli pressured from his left side on Monday nights when Sean McDonough's the announcer. Stop. Stop creating some narrative that everybody knows football better than somebody else. Your eyeballs tell the story. The offensive line sucks, period. That's my stat. You want a stat? You want sabermetrics? Don LaGreca tweeted last night or said on the Michael K. Show, offensive line stinks. That's the stat. Give me a break. That's what we're going to do, Michael? We're going to be like accountants now in baseball? Was it the Pythagorean theorem? The Pythagorean theorem said that the Giants offensive line, that their record should be 1-1. That's the Pythagorean theorem said that the Giants offensive line, that their record should be 2-0.
When I talk Pythagorean theorem, I sound like that?
No. The people that trust the Pythagorean theorem, the people that listen to the Pythagorean theorem, the people that sit there at their desk that only know the naked body through National Geographic, that do the math to come up with the Pythagorean theorem. That's what they sound like. It's football. I've been watching it for 40 years. 40 years. That's one of the worst offensive lines I've ever seen. And they have not gone this long without scoring 20 points since 77-78 when Joe Pisarcik was their quarterback. Patterson played Joe. So take that with your Pythagorean theorem. The Joe Pisarcik theorem. You're dead.
Let's go to Ryan.
You never heard that?
I've never heard that. No.
Oh my god,
That was really good.
Watching the video is even better because he gets all red.
That's awesome.
All right, sorry to interrupt.
Don LaGreca.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. Don what?
Don LaGreca.
Yeah, you gotta look.
Pythagorean theorem rant.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I only know the female body through National Geographic. It's such a
Great line.
line.
Yeah, he's been brewing that one up for a while.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Charlie's Brew City.
Bird watchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just secured the URL the other day.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
Now he's got to pay me for it.
I
You guys
love
don't do that shit?
No.
I do it all the time.
How many
99%, 99% of the time it doesn't work out, but 1%.
Wow, you miss
like
100% of the
How many
shots you
URLs
Like
do you
Bitcoin.
have stocked
It's
up?
like NFTs. Probably like 200.
No way.
They're like
Spending-
60. It's like 69 cents.
He's
Nice.
spending so much per year now.
Yeah, well, I let them expire after a year. It's a 1 year game.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like
If those are looking for website trading and website stock advice,
Yeah.
hit up Ryan, the
What are
T-shirt
some
guy.
other
it's like a
ones?
1 year
Yeah.
non-compete.
What's the certified McCraziest website that you own?
Probably eatthat.ass.com.
You don't even own that. You don't own that.
I don't know. You're right.
Guy works here though.
Yeah.
He does actually own eatthat.ass.com.
Yeah. Which is wild. He's had it since high school.
He pays it every year.
Yep. One
for
day.
him.
One day. He's in the long game. I'm in the short term game, like 1 year non-compete.
What's the one you're sitting on you think is going to like go big?
Probably Brew City bird watching after the podcast last week.
Yeah.
You guys
He's
dropped
got
an
nothing.
you
He's-
guys dropped an absolute diamond on me. So
So if you're looking to invest, hit up T-shirt guy.
yeah, if you like bird watching.
Yeah, if you like the Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah.
If you like brews in cities.
Yep.
What do you guys think? What were you prepared for?
I wasn't prepared to be into golf so much. I didn't care two shits about it in high school.
Is this about to be a plug for his page?
Double Bogey Show found where all podcasts can be found.
I mean, I've been prepared since I was
I really wasn't though. Like I was not expecting to ever be golf guy.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would also agree. Yeah.
Thought it was
Especially
strange.
where I'm at now with, the amount of money I've sunk into it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that and like I'm like I have all of this athletic ability that's just
It's just
going-
sitting there going to waste.
It's literally just sitting there collecting dust on the bottle on the shelf, and
it's like that treadmill.
Yeah, exactly. The worst thing in life is untapped potential. Untapped potential.
Yeah.
Second worst thing is untapped pure, in its purest form, athletic ability, and that's what I have abundance of. And so I was like, I got to start playing golf so I can tap that potential.
You could have done a lot of other things though. You could have played pickleball or handball,
And we got curling in 8 years.
curling.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean, just nothing's more baller than showing up for a round of golf, hungover, late, walking up to the first tee and just hitting a fucking banger down the middle.
Yeah. No, there is no better feeling. 'Cause you're no longer hungover after
Everyone's
that.
like, oh, yes, he drank last night. We're going to crush him. And then you walk up.
Yeah. You sandbag
And
him.
you don't even walk to your cart. You just hit the first drive. You hold your hands up.
Yeah.
Let the club slide through your fingers and just start walking to the fairway.
Yeah.
Wave at your buddy to bring your clubs.
Is your buddy will pick you up. You're just going to keep
You don't
walking.
even grab your tea or anything.
Now,
Just leave
if
it.
you ask me how many times in life I've done that, it's maybe once.
but it's
but there's no better feeling than that.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. No
That's
longer
why you're into
hungover.
golf now. You've been chasing that ever since. That's probably one of your first rounds.
Mm-mm. That was maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Yesterday.
Sure. Yeah.
Snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Do a bat flip.
Yeah.
Miles was by himself. He just drove to the course.
Yeah. I just need to get on T-box 1.
All I know, Ryan, is the time and the money I've been investing into my golf game this year. You just never again will you even sniff beating me.
Well, I hope not, because the amount of lessons you're getting compared to what I'm getting, you should be better than
Well, first
me.
of all, I don't get fucking lessons.
By definition,
No,
they're
no.
lessons.
Can we put
By
this out there?
definition.
Can we fucking put this out there? I'm an athlete. I don't take lessons like it's some country club tennis club.
You are in a country club, though.
I know, but mentally, I'm a fucking public courser. All right.
Well,
Can we put that out there? There's a difference between having a country club mindset and having a public course mindset. You can bring a public course mindset to a country club.
Okay.
You just go wear a collared shirt. That's it.
Yeah. I'm not
Half
tucking
loads.
it in though. Not tucking it in.
That's not good. It.
Yeah.
It's all wrinkly.
You were going somewhere with that, weren't you?
I fucking forgot.
I figured.
No.
I
So
was
what
gonna-
I was saying is I don't take lessons.
Oh, okay. That's
All
where
right.
we were. Yeah.
I'm an athlete. I get coaching. I have a golf coach. We show up. We fucking grind every single day.
Every day.
No, like once a week.
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
Twice
We
a week.
grind.
And he
And-
lays out whatever lesson he's going to teach you that
He
day.
stretches me out. Your guy doesn't stretch you out?
I mean, I'm already completely stretched by the time I
That's
get
just
there.
something a guy who takes lessons would say.
Well, I get more time hitting the ball than less
I
stretching
know,
out.
because you're worried about time constraints. We don't show up and go, we have 45 minutes to fill. We show up and we go, this is the work we got to get done, and we don't quit till we have that. That's what you get at a coaching session.
What if he's got another lesson after yours?
Doesn't matter. I go.
I'm gonna plan a lesson
I hand the next lesson
immediately
person
after.
at 20.
Right
I say, come back in 20.
$1 a minute.
$1 a minute. I'm gonna go over.
That's your rate.
We're just gonna get this right.
And you-
I don't want to just go out there and just take a few hacks. I want to get it right.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna
you just
leave it
can't
at
say
that,
What?
No.
No, go ahead.
No, it's good.
No, go ahead.
I mean, from what I've heard, that it's taken a while to get things right.
Oh,
so.
here we go. So here's the thing.
I have heard that as well.
I'm gonna. You got your. Do we want to dive into it? Because
Go ahead.
you guys are taking lessons. I'm getting coaching.
Same coach.
So
Same guy.
When you show up to the fucking lesson, it's you get a BandAid, you get a BandAid, you get a BandAid. We started from ground zero. I said, break me all the way the fuck down. We're gonna do whatever it takes to make me into a damn near professional golfer. You can throw BandAid at Ryan because you see him like once every 2 months. Give him a little grip advice here for Tyler. A little in to out action for Ryan. I said, break me down. It's going to look ugly for a while. But I'm going to come out the other end and I'm going to be unstoppable.
Can't wait to see it.
Me too.
If you don't perform, this is gonna
be bad.
When have you ever known me not to perform?
Big old meltdown.
I'm just saying, because it will. That's just the game of golf. There are days where you just don't perform. That's everybody.
We do have video evidence of one day when I beat you. You were not happy.
I probably was fucking
Hungover.
going through some shit. Well, it was pre-coaching, actually. Nothing exists pre-coaching.
PC.
Yeah, nothing was.
That's fine.
BC. That was BC.
Before coaching.
Now it's AD after domination.
I'm happy for you because
Oh my God.
I've gotten in the mindset
he's
where
doing the I'm happy for you. You're not
No.
gonna be fucking happy when I'm stroking drives down the middle, hitting greens and making birdie putts.
no, I'm gonna be
And
cheering
you're
you on.
chipping out of the woods.
I'll be cheering you on. Tyler, the mindset has shifted, correct?
Yes, it's
Thank
true. Ryan has grown.
He's grown until he hasn't.
Yeah.
As soon as he's gonna be like, he's tricking himself into thinking that if he just does that, eventually it'll work out. And then as soon as like he's like, all right, I'm fucking over this.
I might agree. You have grown with everyone but him. I don't think you'll be able to hold it back with him.
Well, no, I'm just gonna be super happy for him.
That's a good idea. It'd piss him off
I know,
so
because
much more.
it'll get to him even more. So,
I'm glad you're getting coached.
well, he's getting lessons.
Well, I have a
getting
coach. I'm not getting coached. I have a coach and we're grinding. I have a coach that I grind with.
Oh God, this I
pays
don't.
me.
I really don't want this to come back and bite you, but it
Honestly, guys, if we're gonna be honest, I have no hobbies, and so this is good for me. I know it sounds intense.
it is great. Yeah.
But I literally have no hobbies, so I had to,
Are you teaching how to play harmonica?
some people buy
go.
like fucking model cars or put puzzles together. I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm buying a coach, and we're just,
you bought.
well, you pay for lessons,
You play for what?
Oh,
and then you buy a coach. You pay for lessons and you buy a coach.
So there's
You're
two
paying.
costs
You're
incurred.
paying for a lesson. I bought a coach.
No, you said in
I
general
bought
you're
'em
paying
off.
for lessons.
such a 20.
The hole's just getting bigger. Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hole's getting bigger.
Oh. No, I'm. You're fucking Swiss cheese.
No, we'll go out here soon because the
Oh,
courses are opening.
You got to give me a little bit for it to work. We broke my swing down to like the bare.
Well, how long do you need? Because I'm ready.
Me too.
You think you're ready, but it's just Band-Aids.
I'm ready.
As soon as it gets a little bit hot out, maybe a little dehydrated from being drunk the night before, the cocktails aren't doing it for you anymore. Who's gonna end up shining through?
I'm gonna have a purple thunder in my bag, so
There you go. I might be fucked then.
yeah.
No, what did I say about Tyler? I said if he actually gets some lessons and they fix his grip and literally if they fix his whole thing, he'll be the best golfer of all of us because he's got the demeanor for it. Me and you were too intense
Do you agree
about
with that?
it.
Yeah, 100%.
You think
He's got the easy-go-lucky. He's got the easy-go-lucky demeanor.
I have the best demeanor for it, without a
Okay,
doubt.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But you haven't like once you start to scratch the surface.
You like how he doesn't like that? That I said that?
I'm just saying.
Ryan, remember your growth.
Mind
No,
games,
I know.
baby. Mind games.
You're playing a mind game
He's
with
no
yourself.
longer
right
happy for him.
Yeah.
He's
now.
like,
No, I am.
He's got mental sweat right now.
he does.
I'm just saying you don't want to dig yourself a hole right now.
And the thing is you think that I'm just getting physical coaching. I'm also getting mental coaching.
that's great. Some of
And
us
it's
need
not how to stay calm. It's how to talk shit to Ryan.
some of us need mental coaching. Some of us don't. It's just
We do
some of us.
What
were
would
just
you
built
do if you
different.
found out that I was paying your lessons guy, aka my coach? What if you to teach you the wrong things? How funny would that be?
But I would just
like
know,
literally like just writing checks, like whatever it takes to make Ryan's swing get worse.
But I don't think it will because you can. I mean, the ball.
So
doesn't lie.
all
The
part
ball
of
doesn't lie.
I know, but all part of our plan is to start you off giving you a little bit of like, oh, this is working so far, and then you're just done. We'll just screw it up after that.
Well, then we just can't golf together
That would
anymore,
be
'cause there's
pretty diabolical.
Then,
That would be so.
yeah, we just can't. Then there won't be any competition.
What do you mean?
If
Tyler,
okay, you're in.
All right.
if we can fix his shit, he'll be good.
I fixed some stuff.
yeah, you're getting there.
I'm no longer forward pressed.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we do have this. So
I
we
just
have the
didn't have
same
that problem,
coach.
so me and my coach haven't had that
Yeah.
discussion.
You talked about talking
Tyler.
shit. The coach is actually
Tyler.
very good at talking shit.
He wouldn't have had this coach had it not been for us.
That's true. We did recommend him.
But here's the thing about successful people, Ryan, is they don't always find it, but they know when to go all in on something. You guys found them. That's fine. You guys are taking one lesson a year? I said, we found a good guy here. I'm going all in twice a week.
And if twice a week doesn't work, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
It literally
be really
won't. It literally will work. I don't know.
If twice a week doesn't work, I'm just saying things could be bad. It
For
could
who?
get- for you.
For the coach.
For the,
Mostly.
for the coach and just for your mental
You just cuss him
well-being.
out.
Yeah, then I find
He
a new
shows
coach.
up to
Now
the
there are-
lesson,
now
just
there are
rips his ass for an hour.
Now there are expectations.
What is the thing that you know about me, Ryan? As soon as there's expectations and pressure, I'm better at it. I don't know why you're acting
Well-
like this is a bad thing.
Okay. No, I'm just saying you can say all you want. You can say all you want. You have these
I
high
know I can.
So then what if you don't live up to the expectations you have for yourself? I'm just saying it could lead to not so good things.
Yeah, you can fabricate those in your mind.
I mean, you're sitting here trying to you're trying to get in a shit talking match, but I'm just not I'm just not taking the bait.
Well, you kind of just were taking the bait.
I didn't shit talk you at all.
No, you're getting a little defensive about it. You also
I didn't get defensive about anything.
You also got a little irritated that I said that Tyler could be the best golfer of all of us.
No, I wasn't irritated a single bit. I mean, I genuinely wasn't. He could be, but he's not going to be.
We'll see.
I think you have the potential.
I hope you do.
To be a phenomenal golfer more than Ryan because you have a better demeanor.
And more than you, because he has a better demeanor than you.
You have more physical ability right now, Ryan, in that you're more fit than I am. And Tyler has a better demeanor than me. But
So you're just trying to become half of each of us.
But I have a coach. So
You guys have band-aids.
yeah. What's better, coaching or Band-Aids?
Tyler.
BandAid is $1 billion brand, so
I
that
am
is true.
stuck on a Band-Aid.
Tyler, who's worse to
Band-Aids
play
stuck
with
on
when they're
me.
playing bad? Me
I'm
or
not
Myles?
answering that question.
That is you.
Either way, one of you is going to be fucking mad at me.
Answer the fucking
I'm not
question.
answering it.
I think we know.
Jared's my favorite person to play with.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I get him straight, but I can't.
Jared might have a better demeanor than me.
I feel like we're at this company, like good times always, right? Like at the bar, we're having a good time, whatever. But as soon as it becomes a competition, Ryan and I have no ability to just have fun anymore.
Yeah.
And that's why I actually stopped doing like competitive things. Like someone challenged me in cornhole, either they're going to lose or I'm just not playing at all.
Not a bad way to look at it.
Yeah. You remember at the Bush Apple event?
Yep.
We got challenged by some fans at the Bush Apple event in Missouri?
Yep. That one was in Missouri. Yeah.
And there was a guy in a cornhole. We talked about this on the
Yep,
podcast.
yep.
Guy in the cornhole jersey.
We kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah,
It was the
it
next
was-
team that was a little bit closer.
Yeah.
And he
But
was
we
pissed.
went undefeated all the way,
wasn't
ran
happy.
the gamut. So just one of those things.
Yeah. It's fine.
So what do we want to do? What is it?
Ryan still got a says one. I wasn't expecting to be into golf so much.
I wasn't either. That felt like a episode of the Breakfast Ball Show.
Double Bogey Show.
Second biggest podcast on the network. He doesn't even know the name.
He will. We'll make him learn it.
I don't know.
Be so good that they can't ignore you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan. See?
He's rattled.
Yeah.
He's rattled.
No, I'm not.
Let's go.
I'm not rattled. No, I'm not rattled. I'm not rattled at all.
I am. Let's hear it, Ryan.
For me, it was probably. I mean, this is.
Doing the buy-in time.
Filibuster.
Yeah, a great question, Myles. Great. Honestly, I want to compliment you on how great of a question that was. First of all, and I want to say this very firstly here, just buying time.
Sound like Jake.
I just bought you so much time.
I'm ready. If you just let me to go.
I am
how
ready.
can-
Trust me, I am ready.
How can how can we continue the conversation after the conversation we just had?
You sound a little riled, Ryan.
It did get a little heated. No.
I mean, it could have been more heated. I just pulled back a little bit from it.
We keep doing this.
We're all gonna hate each other soon.
I'm good. I don't know. I have a coach. I'm fine.
Ryan, what were you not prepared for?
Probably being a homeowner.
What about the home owning process?
Probably like checking the sump pump and
Oh,
You had
yeah.
to do
taking
that
care of
this
your
last
lawn,
weekend, huh?
and a lot of DIY shit. You can't just call a landlord anymore.
Yeah.
Say, hey, my shit's leaking in the basement. Come on.
Yeah, I think
Shiplap.
Added costs, shiplap, landlord, hey, need shiplap done.
I think the homeownerness is not like doing the lawn and stuff isn't that big of a deal
No.
because that's like kind of fun. It's more so like things like remembering to change out the air filter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little shit.
I just bought 20 of them and I put them in my laundry room right next to the dryer.
So I got to
just
do that.
Yeah.
I got to
buy
do
20
that.
of them. There's
Yeah.
like $1 a piece.
Yeah, I got to do that. But then I got to remember to change them though.
Well, you don't do laundry. That's right. So fuck. I was
Well-
gonna say I put it next to my washer and dryer.
Smart.
But my washer and dryer is not even close to the.
Okay, mine's in my mechanical room.
Yeah, so that makes sense. But what's like another thing like that that's like shitty that has, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I had a piece of like the baseboard trim on top of the stairs, like that started cracking off.
Oh,
So that
just-
came off, and I'm
Just
like,
menial shit.
obviously, like, where do I get one of these things? I
Yeah.
checked Home Depot. They're like, what is that thing? I'm like, it's the piece of trim that goes on top of the stairs. Like, yeah, I don't think we have that.
And then you went to
Okay,
Fleet
so-
Farm and you found it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just
How about something like you have a hole in the wall of like a nail hole from like a picture or like a screw or something?
yeah.
Just like having to like spackle that. Like it's just
Well, not only
and then like you gotta find touch up paint.
yeah, you got to find the paint.
And then the paint that you've had on the wall for years is faded, so that even
Yeah.
though you match the paint, it's not the same.
Yeah. That's
exactly.
the worst.
And it's like, well, the carpet is old in this room. Do I need to redo the carpet here, or do I need to? I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff. Oh, also the other
Get
day,
new shingles.
I never sit in my basement, but when I do, like I'm looking forward to it. And every fucking time I go into my basement, the TV doesn't work, the remote doesn't work, or like the dial pad doesn't work, or the sound system doesn't work. There's always one thing. So I turned it on last weekend, and the remote just didn't work. So I just
Did you change the batteries?
I changed
Give
the
them a rub.
batteries. I changed the batteries into brand new ones.
Maybe you need a new remote.
One
I mean, it's a brand new TV and remote and Roku. So I don't know.
So I've been in my house now for a year. I already have a junk drawer that doesn't open on the first pull.
Oh, so
There's always like a tape measure in the way or
That's-
something.
yeah.
Yeah. And then you got to like stick your hand in there and move something. I've been in there a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
It took like my parents growing up like 10 years to get to that point.
Or Scotch tape. The Scotch tape is a big time like log jam trying to get that open.
Yeah. Flashlights.
Scissors.
Yeah.
I got a box of like hanging nails.
Yep.
Those always catch on the thing.
Yep.
It's the worst.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. There's been mice in my shed, like not like a shit ton of them. There's just like one every week. So I'll, throwing mouse traps out, and like every time I come in the shed, I'm like,
I feel like it's a lot of mice.
A mice.
It's like 50 mice a year.
well, some months I'll catch one a week, and then I won't catch one for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
And then
All right.
I'll catch another
Well,
2 in
mice
a week.
season, you know?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just killing the family and then a new one moves in.
Yeah. One time I did have sunflower seeds left over in my golf bag from the previous year that I put in my shed. Hole in the golf bag.
Fuck.
Oh, that sucks.
That's tough, actually.
It's just shit like that.
Did you put a BandAid on your golf bag?
No, I just bought a new one.
Sorry.
Thanks, Jared.
I actually thought about doing a golf joke, and then I was like, we've moved past it, Jared.
I'm sorry.
I think that
We
we've
transitioned
grown.
well too.
Mentally, Ryan is unfazed, apparently. So
okay.
You just gotta go and play your own game,
that is very true.
It's just you versus
It's
the
just
course.
you versus you, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You versus grass.
Nobody cares.
didn't know you had such a mice problem.
I mean, it's not a huge.
What do you think's bringing the mice in besides the sunflower seeds?
Bird seed,
Oh,
I think you maybe got to get your seed somewhere else.
probably. But
Yeah.
then
Is this just the shed, the
this
outback?
is just a shed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let them live there.
I mean, there's no insulation. There's no sheetrock. It's
Yeah.
just a bare bones shed.
keep the cloth
concrete
out of that
floor.
room. You're good.
Yeah. Put a bunch of dryer sheets in my ice house.
We had a bunch of mice in our house growing up. They were all over the place, and I actually enjoyed trapping them. You know the
Really?
gopher trapping thing talked about it last week. Maybe that's where that came from.
Yeah, you're a trapper.
What
I
kind of-
guess.
Trapper.
This is an odd question, but what kind of mouse trap guys are you? Are you sticky traps? Are you the single prong?
It's classic
The wood with
copper
the
thing
little-
that just
yeah.
smacks him in the head.
Put a
I
little
got-
peanut butter on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, peanut butter's the move. And the best thing is when you catch one and it doesn't get to the peanut butter, so you just reset it right away.
Yep.
You don't have to go back
So
in the
then you
house.
can
Saving
just-
peanut butter.
Well,
Yep.
then you can just lick it right off.
Yeah.
I have this apple slice on me, peanut butter.
I should put a camera up next to my mouse trap.
You guys want to hear a really disgusting story?
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it Ryan's golf swing? I could not.
That was a layup.
Obviously, that was a joke, but it's a good joke.
I'm coming at
My
it from
game.
all psychological angles. Direct, indirect,
And then we get to
long game.
the end of the summer, and Myles is like, "Yeah, we just never played together this summer." It's weird.
I actually just thought about that. I'm like, I gotta not play him for like a while.
I need more coaching.
Yeah, dude,
I'm not ready yet. I'm an unfinished product currently.
The classic, like, dude, we got to get on golfs together sometime. Like, we didn't get out enough last summer.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
We didn't
just-
get out enough.
Yeah, I was just busy all
No.
summer. Well, I saw you on the golf course like once a week.
I'm an unfinished product now. It wouldn't even be fair to me to play you right now.
That's
you would
fair.
beat me hand. Oh,
I wouldn't want to beat you. I wouldn't want to beat you unless you're at your best.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. You're a true competitor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh, what- we're just talking about something.
Tyler, your story.
Oh,
the
yeah,
disgusting
really
story.
gross story.
Yeah.
So sometimes in wrestling, wrestlers will spit to lose
Yep.
very minuscule amounts of weight because you've worked all the fat off your body, you worked all the liquids out, so you just spit to try to
Yeah.
lose like tenths
Really,
of a pound.
really healthy for a high school.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's a great culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you really don't need to do it the night before a weigh-in, but I was doing it anyway. So you like chew on candy or you chew on gum to salivate, and then you spit into a cup. And
You don't even get to swallow it.
no,
No,
That-
you don't get to enjoy the gum.
Well, as the candy, like that would be.
Yeah.
yeah, then you spit the candy back out because you can't eat the candy or you'll gain weight.
You should just eat a warhead. That would really make you
Oh,
sell.
yeah.
This
good
is
one.
that would be the number one. The whole weight cutting thing would be why I would never be a wrestler.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not fun.
Yeah.
What's the heavyweight in high school? What's the
285 max.
Oh shit, really?
So there's a big gap. So the second
I thought
highest,
it was like 225 and over.
250.
yeah. So the second highest is 220.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So then you had a big gap between
Like
220.
in high school, I was like 190 pounds, so I would have been having to cut weight and
So
shit.
you would have probably wrestled like 189.
I probably would have wrestled at like 172.
Yes, 170. You either have to wrestle 89 or cut to 170.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'd have been a 170 wrestler just so I could pwn some noobs.
170 at weigh-in, bulk up to 190 for wrestle day.
Well, you weigh in about an hour before you wrestle, so that's a lot of weight to gain in an hour.
I'd eat so much fettuccine before that
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, just
I had more fettuccine.
Slow and groggy.
Yeah, power. That's what it's called, Tyler.
Yeah. So I was spitting in this cup, filled it to the top, right? My lazy
That's
ass just.
so disgusting.
It is.
Like all the way, like how big of a cup are we
It was
talking?
for some reason I was spitting into a kitchen glass.
okay, that's and then
Yeah,
you,
I-
16 ounces of spit.
I
glass is
realized
weird.
That's
how,
a full pound, though. Nice.
Yep.
You lost a pound.
Well, you got to subtract the weight of the candy in the spit too. So
Jesus.
Well, so here. Oh,
Yeah,
so it's all like sugary
in
spit
goopy,
too.
in like it's like looks like red syrupy shit.
oh,
It gets worse, guys.
Go
so
on.
I just set it on my shelf and then go to bed. Next morning, I wake up, a mouse had drowned in my spit. It was going after the sugar, fell in the cup, couldn't get out of the sticky goo. And I woke up to it just floating in my spit.
Why don't you come on down to Fleet Farm? We got the best Tyler's mouse traps around. All you need is a 16-ounce glass and 16 ounces of spit, Starburst spit, and we'll catch that mouse for you.
I was a big Skittles spit guy, but it's close.
Skittles, okay,
Yep.
yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That one, that's fucking disgusting.
It is. I prefaced it with that.
Wow.
2. That's,
Yeah, that's disgusting.
You just said 1.
That poor
one.
mouse.
One and only. That's gross.
Oh my god, that takes the cake.
So, do you ever like think about that? Like, does that spitting actually work?
It does, but not the way I was doing it. Like you spit when you're on the bus ride to the school if you need to lose like 0.3 of a pound. You know, what I was doing was dumb. It was not going to help me because you lose weight in your sleep. You drift. They call it drifting. So you drift weight in your sleep, and I did not need to do it. I was just probably being dramatic.
Ugh.
Like,
championship
cutting
weight.
weight so hard, I got to get down. I could have just fucking gone for a jog.
Yeah, it seems like way better.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, but like you'll spit.
Just actually eat celery.
Yeah, negative calories, but the celery has physical weight to it, and that's what you're counting at that end. At
Not
that
if
close.
you do it the night before; it'll digest out.
Yeah,
Shit it out in the morning.
it was a big.
You should have
rice-
just had a shot of espresso
Yeah,
because you literally. I mean,
You should have called Ryan.
I was a big rice cake
I could
guy.
get you 2 pounds down in a matter of 30 minutes.
Why don't you come on down to Fleet Farm to Ryan's weight loss program?
I mean, you need to shed 2 pounds, fuck, two velos, and 2 shots of espresso.
Just clear you out. Maybe that's what doctors should start prescribing for like colonoscopies. They got to clear your
It'll
system
literally
first.
clear your entire system out.
Yeah,
It's not.
squeaky
So you're saying
clean.
you just do that? You clear your system out every day?
Oh, it's started a new day, a fresh new day.
It's a caffeine cleanse.
Yeah, it's a fresh new day.
Sounds like intense.
Yeah, I mean, I like to start my mornings pretty intense.
We know that.
Your poor colon.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Wow, sir. Wow, sir, you have no more lining in your colon. It's it's like a paper thin lining left in your colon. How there isn't caffeine? How there isn't espresso just floating around your bloodstream?
There's got to be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It leaks into your bloodstream.
It is good though.
It's good.
Espresso is good.
If you had like if you had your own brand, I think it would be espresso beans.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Would you coat them and would you like some
The dust.
This product does contain.
Why don't we
Come down to Fleet Farm.
why don't we make coffee grounds and then like you can pour like powdered caffeine, pour powdered caffeine in there and put powdered nicotine in there, mix it all up,
So
put it in your coffee,
Oh,
you brew it.
You sell it to the medical field.
I thought you were talking for like a lip pouch. It's caffeine and nicotine
Well,
instead of one or the
yes.
other.
That Tyler, don't give away our next product.
I gotta get that URL.
gave
The
away our
grounds
first
get them
one.
hooked.
I'll get the URL.
What are we calling it?
Domain. I don't know, but
Just call them lip cookies.
yeah.
Yeah, lipcookie.com.
You better snatch that right now, Ryan.
Right, go get lipcookie.org. Just
Lipcookie.gov.
lip.gov just in case
I
the
think those
government
gotta
thinks
be
they're
approved.
getting, just in case they think they're getting cute.
Get the government off our
In case
ass.
there's unless they're like, oh, it's a military grade thing.
Then we can just
They
tell
can take our tax dollars, but they can't take our domains.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah. Go daddy.
Wait, that's a domain website? I thought it was something else.
Imagine if I would have had GoDaddy.com.
Regrets in life, Like not getting
Do you guys remember
GoDaddy.com.
GoDaddy.com's marketing
That's why I made
strategy?
that joke, because I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
a different website because it was just hot chicks.
Lipcookie.com is available.
No
Take
way.
it. Take it.
Just buy that right now.
Yeah.
How is it? Actually? How much is it?
$3 a year.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
What a fucking steal. That's
That's
why
insane.
that's why he's the domain.
domain
Dominatrix.
No,
Oh,
Dominatrix.
thinking of D words. Yeah, the dominatrix.
this is the website
Wizard.
wizard. Nah, it's kind of lame.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah.
The Duke of Domains.
That's why he's the fucking Duke of Domains. He's just sniping them left and right. Boom! Headshot! So yeah, adulthood.
Have you
what I didn't
secured that?
expect. Huh?
Sorry.
He's securing.
I'm working on
Yeah,
it.
you do
Okay,
that.
okay.
We'll do the podcast.
I got one.
Okay, Jared, go ahead.
My feet hurting. Big
I
problem.
think we can extend that to just joints hurting.
Yeah.
Joints,
Probably feet. I'm going through a little bit of a shoulder thing with me right now.
Yeah. Mhm.
Me too. I tore my labrum in college. Never got it fixed.
I also have noticed that I can sleep wrong, and my one side of my lower back will hurt from just sleeping on it wrong.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
big
He
problem.
was side sleeper then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys don't sleep on your side?
Not always.
I start
I
on
do.
my side, but I always wake up on my back.
Okay. As long as you're a stomach sleeper,
Sometimes.
That's the worst.
Sometimes I like it.
you sleep on your stomach.
Yeah.
How the
Done.
fuck? How do you breathe?
You just turn your head to the side.
I know, but doesn't your neck hurt then?
No.
Well, Ty cracks his neck a lot, so that makes
That's
sense.
True.
Yeah.
Done.
That's
Got
gonna-
it. Lipcookie.com.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You have the GoDaddy app or something? That was so fast.
I
It's
just
got the facial recognitions. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back.
Well, it was already
Here's
up.
some recommended domains for you to buy.
It was already up from Bruce City Birdwatching
Mm.
Already logged in.
in the queue.
Yeah.
So
Good job, Ryan.
if anyone wants it, it's available.
$6.
No, we need it. We're going to use it.
It would
Yeah,
be
I mean,
sick to do
Unless the price is
100%.
right.
200% return would be sick.
I know. It's just like NFTs, but the domain game.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
People are sleeping.
You know that because you work at You Betcha, everything that you do at You
Oh,
Betcha, I then thus actually own.
Well,
So-
I-
He's off the clock at 6. So
I do own this phone though.
He's on the clock though.
This phone is owned by me.
That doesn't matter.
Are you on network or Wi-Fi?
Data.
I own,
Good to go.
Also, I'm the one who said lip cookie anyways. So
Yeah, Ryan sniped it before. He
Yeah,
stole
I never
Bruce City
said Bruce City
Birdwatchers from
Birdwatching.
Charlie.
Buyer's remorse.
Yeah, but I own Bruce City Birdwatchers is what I'm saying.
Not technically.
I mean, the bidding starts at $1,000.
The bidding starts at his salary.
$1,000.
$1,000.
Not what it's worth, what I'm actually paying
Oh.
him. Yeah, yeah. Hey,
So yeah, if you want it, it's yours.
we should probably wrap up this podcast so I can get a good night's rest for my coaching session tomorrow.
Well, Tyler doesn't know how to wrap up anything, so
Another kid on the way, guys.
it's been 6 weeks.
oh yeah.
You
Really?
dirty dog.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cripes
9
on
months.
Friday. All right.
Okay.
Your feet do hurt, Jared. I agree.
Yeah. Real quick, I'm training for a 10K right now, and it's been a pain in the ass.
Okay.
It's been a pain in the foot.
Pain in the
Now,
foot, yeah.
Jared, I love you, and I don't mean to start another conflict on this podcast.
Yeah.
But why? Why are you running?
Why do you need to be good at golf? Same thing. He wants to prove it to himself.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's all about being hard.
It is cooler than a 5K. I'd say it's about
Yeah.
twice as cool as.
Yeah.
But
We'll see how it goes.
golf is sweet because I can beat Ryan.
Mhm.
But Jared can beat the person in front of him.
That is true, but he doesn't know him.
That's okay.
Just get in their face after I win.
He also
Yeah.
he also
What's up,
can't
bitch?
he also can't drink while he does it.
There are 10Ks where you drink.
Yeah.
I don't think I
He's like, no way.
don't know.
You can drink before and after.
Do you know that a 10K is just running?
Right. Yeah, I do know that. I am aware.
And
Have
that's
you-
what you're finding out.
Have you ran a 10K?
God no.
It is electric.
No, it's not.
Like there's music and shit on the street.
That's
There's
fun.
people cheering you on. It's a good time.
I like running too.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I'll
You
just-
literally you turn on a hour podcast, done.
or slit your guts.
Yep.
Yeah, that's only
Corn,
right away when you got to get your
Slipknot.
mind settled.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. It is a good time.
I
know.
am also in a room with people who would like to run.
Yep.
I don't like to run at all.
You should try it.
No,
Okay.
You have a treadmill.
I don't care. That's for walking.
The treadmill only goes up to 3 miles an hour.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
It's got a governor on it.
yeah, you put a
governor on
gubby on it.
Hey, so I don't even want to risk it. Can you maybe throw a governor on it before you deliver it? Yeah.
That would be funny.
I don't want to
treadmill
risk
governor.
any ambition.
Treadmillgovernor.com. See, you guys, it's addicting. Buying domains is addicting.
You never know.
Yeah, you
I
don't.
guess we'll never know.
Offers out there.
All right. If you guys are looking for lipcookie.com, hit
We're
Ryan
listening.
up.
Yep. Maybe give you a good deal. Podcast listener.
$12.
$12.
4x it.
I know it's a return.
I wouldn't sell for anything less than $2,000.
No, not right away. Anyways,
No,
once it starts to.
Hey, I know what I have, so don't lowball them.
Correct. Yeah. Hey, is this still available?
God.
Yes,
Out
it
the
is.
door.
But we'll see later. Yep.
Hi, is this still available?
See you later.
Better go catch it. Runs away. I love how you guys are like super nice about Jared running 10K because like we don't want to like shit on Jared too much because he's the man behind the glass.
Mm-hmm.
But just running sucks, dude.
I've run 10Ks, not anymore, but I have.
Right away, it sucks.
It's kind of weird though that you're just paying to just run.
It's you're
Like-
paying for a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Which a lot of people our age lack.
But
because
like
we're
golf, I can't just go in my neighborhood and just play golf.
You could.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
Get the cops called.
Yeah, I mean, I could stick it in someone's front boulevard easy, but
I could ring someone's
if
doorbell.
Ryan though, he'd be windows would be out and everything.
Funny, we talked about that today on the Double Bogey Show. Found Real Podcast can be found.
What?
Hitting people's houses and what to do after.
You guys would know.
I have done it. Wouldn't talk to him. Said sorry.
But my point is you're literally just paying to just run.
Yeah.
You get a free T-shirt
And a medal usually.
and a medal and
Waters.
a beer.
A lot of
afterward.
time they give you one of those shitty drawstring bags.
Yep. You get some good food at the end.
Yeah.
Pizza.
I wish you guys had a little bit more common sense. We're on my side about this whole like paying to like,
Running is an Olympic sport.
I know, but it's cooler when you're faster
Yeah, well, I just want to be faster than the people I'm running against.
Yeah.
against the like other like 65-year-old.
Not to brag, I'm a 3-time Pelican Pete 5K champion.
Ooh.
Oh my fucking god!
What's it? I won't even ask.
I just
Fastest time was 20 minutes 38 seconds
Mine is 18:18.
in a 2K.
in a 5K.
Oh,
Mine is 18:18.
Yeah, that was good. I was a sprinter though.
how
so
many miles is a 5K?
5K is like 3 point
3.1.
something.
3.1.
And it took you 1 hour.
No.
No, 20. Fastest
walk
10K,
it?
Tyler?
Just not paying attention. at all.
I don't think I've ever ran a true
Oh wow,
10K.
running sick. What was your
I
record?
did, like, fucking
Cool.
Tough Mudder and shit.
That's fast.
10 mile.
I don't know. I personally think the whole paying to run thing is dumb.
Yeah. I'm trying it out.
I like doing
Yeah,
both,
that-
paying and
that's
doing
fine.
it for free.
I want Jared to defend himself a little more, but he's kind of just taking it and it's making me look bad.
Because his
so.
feet hurt. So he's like,
Well,
yeah, I don't like this anymore.
I don't know. I don't know
Plantar
why.
fasciitis is what you got.
Big time. My dad had it too, so it's
Really?
genetic. Yeah. It's
You're welcome
Schumacher
for
curse.
backing you up on this too.
Get
'cause
some
you didn't back
cortisone
me up.
shots.
You're
Yeah.
not. I love how this is like turned into a political thing. Like you guys are trying to like get Jared on your side so you can have him for more arguments.
I
in the
just
future.
genuinely agree with him.
I do
I feel
too.
like I'm in an episode of House of Cards right now.
Ooh.
I do genuinely agree with Jared.
Me
as
too.
well.
Well,
'Cause I
we
went-
know
I went-
that it's Tyler that's the more surprised. I think in this scenario.
I've gone to a lot of organized runs in my life.
I know, but to the public of what the perception that you give off on this podcast would scream you're not a runner.
I ran yesterday, Myles.
I know, but you're not fucking listening to what I'm saying. I don't care what you did in real life. In the fake world of the podcast, you sound like you wouldn't be a runner.
And
That is correct.
I'm
Thank
here
you.
to break down stereotypes.
You are. You're really busting them down.
Yep.
I can't believe I'm in a room full of a bunch of fucking runners.
I'm in the other room, so
Yeah, true. Jared, we'll get you figured out. I got a plan for you.
thank you, Ryan.
I'm in a room next to someone with a bunch of runners.
We'll maybe get you into running someday.
Haven't you ever seen those shirts that literally say "running sucks"?
Usually
So
worn
it
by
must be true.
usually, and I think,
I think Nike did those.
a
Even
run-
Nike thinks that running sucks.
I think even a runner would tell you it sucks sometimes though.
I know.
Reverse psychology, though. They're probably going for.
Band-Aids. Band-Aids on your nipples.
Jared,
you gonna
you-
put Band-Aids on your nipples?
I do lotion on the nipples because I chafe really bad.
Yeah, get some Band-Aids on those.
Yeah, because you don't want.
Ask Tyler and Ryan. They got plenty of Band-Aids.
Full circle.
All right, guys. You know what I liked about this podcast is we could have disagreements and we could not lose our cool.
Yeah.
What?
You're right.
I feel like we could all hug after this.
Yeah.
We're all wearing white shirts today.
Yeah, we're dialed.
What are the
in.
odds?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
We got a couple Patreon shirts that we're repping right now, me and Ryan.
Yeah.
Duck Walk, the bricked up shirt. If you want to get those, you got to be a Patreon supporter. You have to be a patron.
For
Every
I never
time.
get that right. You got to go to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio. They have an app as well, the Patreon app.
Mm-hmm.
And become a patron. And you can, what is it, $10 or more? Or?
$5 lowest tier.
No, but
$10
$10
gets you the
gets
merch.
you the
Oh, sorry.
shirt.
Yeah.
Gets you
Correct.
access to the shirts.
Correct.
Yep.
There you go.
Over 15 hours of content right now.
15 hours of
Over.
extra podcasting.
yeah. So you
available on the Patreon app.
get the entire backlog.
We haven't had too many arguments on there. It's a little bit more good vibes.
It's a little
on
more
there.
chill. Usually on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good vibes on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in to another You Betcha Radio episode. As always, may your ranch be runny, your purple thunder be thunderous. Cheers, Ryan. Wow.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.